Did you know you can make delicious donuts at home without any fancy tools? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making something super quick, fluffy and absolutely delicious, homemade drop donuts. These are light, comforting and so easy to make with basic pantry ingredients. If you love quick sweet treats, you're going to love this recipe. No rolling, no cutting, just mix, drop, fry and boom. Golden, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside donuts, perfectly ready in minutes. Without wasting too much of your time, let's get started. Into a big bowl, I'll crack 4 eggs. Then I'll proceed to whisk the egg yolks and the egg white together to have a nice uniform mixture, just as can be seen in the video. Next, I'll go in with half cup melted butter. For this, I'm using salted butter. You can use unsalted butter if that's what you have. After whisking together, I'd add a quarter cup evaporated milk and 1 cup evaporated milk. That makes a total of 1 full cup evaporated milk and another quarter cup of it. I'll mix thoroughly to ensure that all the liquid ingredients are well combined, nice, and they have a uniform look as can be seen. I'll set this aside and I'll proceed to my dry ingredients. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comment, share this video, and of course subscribe to this channel. Into a bowl, I'd add 4 cups all-purpose flour. I'd also go in with 1 tablespoon baking powder, half tablespoon salt for taste, and 1/3 cup of sugar. You can add more sugar or less sugar depending on your taste and preference, and mix well to combine all the ingredients together. I'd also like to welcome my new viewers. Welcome to this food blog. I post amazing delicious recipes every single week. And to my returning viewers, I'm always happy to have you here, and it's a great privilege to know that you always love to return to my channel. Back to the cooking. So into the big bowl with the wet ingredients, I'll transfer the dry ingredients. And this is the reason why it is advisable to use a big bowl for the wet ingredients, because that big bowl will be the final destination of both the wet and the dry ingredients. And now it's time for mixing. I'll mix everything well to ensure that they all combine properly till they form a thick and stretchy outcome. Don't forget, all you need to do is to sit back, relax, and trust the process in this recipe. And the outcome is always perfectly fluffy every time. You notice that everything is combining well and it's looking thick, nice. Okay, this is what it looks like after 5 minutes of mixing. Now I'll go in with a quarter cup of water just to make sure that I have a stretchy batter. That is very necessary. And I'll mix everything again for 2 minutes until the batter is stretchy, just as can be seen in the video. Everything I'm telling you is what I'm doing, so you can see it in the video as I proceed with this recipe. Now, the outcome of this is you have a very delicious donut that is so rich and yummy in taste, and no rolling, no cutting, just simple, straightforward recipe. Isn't this lovely and nice? I think it is. So I'll cover the bowl and set it aside to allow everything to rest for 10 minutes. But while it's resting, on the side, I'm heating up my cooking oil, and I'll be using a lot of cooking oil. I'll show you when we get to that point, okay? Now, like I said always, on this channel, I post amazing Nigerian recipes, amazing cooking recipes every single week for you to explore and enjoy. So don't forget to always visit this channel, and I like to always have you here. After 5 minutes, this is what the batter looks like now, and I'll be using my hand to drop it in the hot oil. But first, this is what my hands look like. They're already washed, clean, and ready to be used for the dropping process. To test the heat of the oil, I'll drop just 1 little batter. If it floats almost immediately, that's my cue to go in to drop more butter. But if it doesn't flow up immediately, if it doesn't float, then what it tells me is I need to allow the oil to get hot for a few more minutes. And as can be seen, this one floated up almost immediately, and that's my cue to go in with more of the donut mix. Now I want to put your attention, I'll call your attention to those 2 little batter you saw earlier that looks joined. Yes, I want to show you the difference in size from when I started frying to when it's fully fried and ready to be scooped out of the oil. This is to let you know that when you're frying, always fry in small batches for the best results. Now take a look at the joined puff puff over there. Should I say puff puff? I'm so used to saying puff puff, but this is not puff puff anyway. This is donuts. Take a look at the joined donut over there. Yes, you can see how big it is. It has been expanding. Yes, this is because when frying drop donuts, always ensure to drop small balls into the hot oil and do not overcrowd the pan or the pot so that it can give the butter enough space to cook thoroughly and expand. Now, here is another thing, another cooking tip for this recipe. After the butter has been dropped in the oil, always turn down the heat of the oil or the heat of the cooker to medium heat. Okay, you can also measure the temperature. Once it's above 450 degrees, turn the heat down completely, just so that the cooking oil can cool down and so it doesn't become too hot to the point where it starts to burn the donuts. The thing here is cook the donuts on a steady medium heat for best results, and you will notice that the more you cook it, the more it expands, and in natural time it will become nice golden brown, just as can be seen here in the video. Anyway, after frying for 7 minutes on both sides, my drop donuts are ready to be scooped out of the oil. You can see how big they look. Yes, that's the reason why I have been explaining all that I explained earlier, and I don't mind explaining it again. So if you have any question for me, leave your question in the comment section and I will explain to the best of my knowledge. Back to the frying again. Remember, I said all it takes is just mix, drop, fry, and boom, golden, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside donuts are ready. Now I'll repeat that process again, as can be seen in the video, and then like I said, after dropping some, the pot is not crowded. You can see it has a lot of space and a lot of oil, and you will also notice that the donuts are expanding as time goes on. Yes, and as soon as they're a lovely shade of golden brown again, I'll scoop them out and scoop them into my basket to drain excess oil. This is it. It's so easy, it's so straightforward, and it's so nice. And I'm so happy that you watched this video to the end, because I've come to the end of this video. Once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.